Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, here to the Grizzly softball complex as George Gwinnett sweeps the doubleheader versus Sun Conference opponent and Thomas University. We're joined now by our Grizzly of the Day, presented by Sugarloaf Parkway's Jets Pizza, and Elyssa Melton. E, how are you?
I'm good, Matt. How are you?
I'm pretty happy. We have a lot of highlights to get here, Terry. You want to see all these?
Yeah.
All right, so Grizzlies sweep the doubleheader today as Taylor Hansis goes out there in game number 1. You guys have been best friends and roommates since day one, and I want to get to more on that in a minute. But what's sort of the mentality of this team, regardless of our opponent, when Hansis runs out there in game number 1?
We want to throw up runs as soon as we can, and we also want to have her back every single time she steps on the mound because she works for us, so we want to work for her.
And so Thomas gets out to an early lead, but the Grizzlies come right. We get out to an early 2-0 lead offensively here, but Thomas rallies back. At any point in game number 1, did you guys feel like, Thomas is a formidable opponent, but at one point did you ever think, oh no, this may get away from us, we may lose it?
No, we never have doubt in ourselves at all.
And so Hansis with a tremendous performance in game number 1. I'm going to put this in perspective for you. Did you know Sunday was her 61st career win, making her our all-time winningest pitcher?
I did not.
All right, if you didn't know that, I got more that you're not going to know on just a moment here. But a big at-bat late here. Sydney Pelaez hits a two-out RBI double that scores 2 that gives the Grizzlies a 1-run lead. And we think all is great going into the 7th, but we give up that run in the top of the 7th. I saw you call a timeout, kind of collect everybody in the infield. What did you say, and how did that motivate the team?
I just told Taylor to remember her dog and play for him.
And so they get a run in the 7th to tie it up at 3-3. A great double play, and then set the stage for us here in the 7th. Then you're at bat. Runner at first base and 2 outs. What's your approach?
I just wanted to have the pitchers back, and they always work hard for us. So.
Well, I got a tremendous stat for you. That is a walk-off 2-run home run and a 5-3 victory in game number 1. And get this, your 200th career appearance here in a Grizzly uniform.
Been here a long time.
You have played in more games than any other Grizzly in GGC history. When I say something like that, what comes to mind?
It's humbling. Yeah.
So a very cool moment for you. And GGC just carries that momentum right into game number 2. Sydney Wilhite hits a home run in the first. More knowledge you may not know. She now becomes GGC's all-time home run leader with her 18th career home run. Did you know you're on that list too?
No.
You're like number 3. Can you catch her? She got 18.
I'll let Sid have it.
Okay, all right, fair enough. So we spread the wealth here as GGC really extends the lead late in the contest. For you guys here, I don't know if you know this too as well, but the new coaches poll came out. If I told you that we were still in the top 5, would that surprise you?
No. We work hard, but we still have work to do.
Well,
so that number doesn't matter.
Oh, okay. Well, if it doesn't matter, we're number 4 right now in the latest coaches poll, and you got number 8 in Lindsey Wilson coming to town this Saturday. What's the mentality?
We're going to show him who's up.
All right, I like it. Well, Melton, you cap off a 4-for-7 performance with a single there in your last at-bat, 3 RBIs and a home run. You now have a 7-game active hitting streak. This team has an 8-game winning streak with the number 4 team in the nation. Which one of those is your favorite number?
I think the 8-game winning streak.
Grizzlies are now 23-5 on the season. And with that, we get to celebrate before that big matchup with Lindsey Wilson on Saturday. Elyssa Melton, you're a Grizzly today. You want some shout-outs?
Yeah, I'll take some. Shout out to my parents for coming. Shout out to my brother for playing the national anthem, twin brother.
That was pretty sick, by the way. Had the saxophone out there. Is he a better ball player or musician? Which one?
Musician.
Okay, musician. All right, who's the better hitter, him or you?
I give it to him.
Oh, okay. All right, fair enough.
Shout out to Joe Baby, and then shout out to the coaches.
So fair enough there. Alyssa, job well done as always here as the glory goes to the Grizzlies. They sweep the doubleheader over the visiting Thomas Nighthawks here on a Tuesday night.